Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. If you are new, welcome. And if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back for another live chat on my channel. Hi Dawn, I see you're bright and early. Thank you for coming through. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hopefully your holiday was well as well. No, we got New Year's coming up, but you know. So yeah, tonight on our live chat, we're going through a little makeup haul. I thought it would be fun to do that since I had some things come through over the past few days. Still waiting on an order from Denona Myricks, but we won't talk about that. We will talk about what I got, okay? So I thought that would be fun to start us off. I missed you guys. It's been a good week since we chatted live, so yeah. And we're going to put the makeup on as well. As you can see, bare face. Hi, Lock Maiden. How are you? Thank you for coming through. I did see your comment that you have to work tonight. So, yeah, I hope you have a good day at work. So, I guess I can just go ahead and get started. I'm going to prime first. I didn't get a new primer. Let me find it. I'm going to use the Hourglass Veil Primer just because it's a trial size and I am wanting to get through this. You said you're doing good. You're getting ready. That's good. So, I got another foundation unexpectedly this weekend. My family was going to the outlets and I said, is there a cosmetic company store there? And they said, yes. And I said, well, please get on Marco Polo and show me their Tom Ford section. And that was that. I ended up with the Shade and Illuminate foundation for 60% off. I'm going back. I have to go back. I have to go back to a cosmetics company store so that I can look at other things. So in the Marco Polo, she showed me like this vast, display of stuff. And I didn't want her standing there all day. Like, what is that palette? What's this, that, and the other. So I just got two things. I got a foundation and a blush. So these are the first items from my haul. The Tom Ford Cheek color in the shade Gratuitous. It looked a little deeper on the video that I was shown than it does in person, but I think it will look okay. So we're going to see. So this is the shade Gratuitous. I don't know if it's the new. So I don't know. I just looked at the bottle. It just says Shade and Illuminate Soft Radiant Foundation. Broad spectrum SPF 50. I thought this looked like what Mo Makeup Mo Beauty always shows on her channel. Like she uses it every time she does her Tom Ford Tuesday. And I'm like, I want that, but that price, $150. But here she is. I got it 60% off. 60% off. I couldn't. When she showed me the display, so they didn't have my 10.5. So they had 10.0 Chestnut, or you said that's it. Ooh, I was so surprised. I'm like, I don't think this is discontinued. Why is this at the cosmetic company store? But 60% off. I saw this bottle. I was like, okay, yes, give me that. So they only had 10.0 for me and then 11. So I went with 10.0. Hopefully it looks okay. I did try it and it looked fine in sunlight. I'm hoping it looks okay on camera, that I don't look ashy tonight. Hi Chai, how are you doing? Girl, I've only been to the cosmetic company store once in person and the display was not nearly as large. Like she had to go to the other side. There were just all these different complexion products. And I did not want to be like up in there like, all right, you spend your $300 on I'll repay you, So I was just like, let me get these two things and slow it down, Hi, Stephanie. How are you doing? Hi, Aces. Hi. How are you guys? I hope you all are doing well. I missed our chats last week. Well, I guess I just missed one, right? I was here on Wednesday, but still. All right, so let's see what Chestnut looks like. And they had a lot of blushes. They had a lot of quads too. I'm going back. I told my husband we need to make a trip to the outlets because I wasn't able to go when my family went. So me and my husband have to go there. Let me get a foundation brush. Okay. I hope this works. I feel like I can make it work even if I need to use a bronzer. So this is what Chestnut looks like. It's a little light. Look at that. But if I back up and show you all my chest, it's okay, I think. Like it blends out. So, you know, I'm not trying to show you all too much, but you know what I'm saying. So we're going to see. Chai, I have a question for you. Have you received, I'm just blending this out on my chest so that it doesn't like completely, yeah, I think it looks okay. I was about to ask Chai a question. Chai, did you get your Denessa Myrick's order in? Because I got one order in. One of these orders has been to my city and outside of my city, and it's been shipped. It's been, you know, in transit since the 14th. So I'm hoping that it arrives tomorrow. Okay. So on camera, on screen, it looks a little ashy. Yeah, one of my orders came yesterday too, Chai, so that's good. It looks a little light, I feel like, probably with the studio lights. Hi, Vanish, how are you? I'm putting on the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate foundation. I think it's a little light for me, at least on camera, or, you know, with my studio lights. Yeah. No, it looks good, not ashy. Okay. Well, thank you. Girl, yeah. So the shipping has totally been trash. I was like, so I was looking at the, you know, I check my shipping every day, of course. I'm sure you guys do the same. And when I saw it came to Indianapolis, I'm like, okay, so it's going to be here in a couple of days. And then somehow it ended up 2 hours away in Fort Wayne. And now it's back in Indianapolis, but it's still not here. I'm like, okay, okay. But I saw, I looked in my order and they added like a mirror or something in my Denessa Myrick's order. So I guess that's like, sorry we took so long. I don't know. But yeah, my twin flames have not arrived. So hopefully they'll get here tomorrow. I'm just adding a little bit more. Venice, you said you were just about to get this yesterday. Yeah, I got it from the cosmetic company store at the outlets for 60% off, so I could not pass it up, even though they didn't have my shade. So I was like, well, I can make it work. I have Dusk, shade 11, in the Traceless foundation that was just discontinued, and I prefer a lighter color than that Dusk shade. So it looks really nice. It looks like skin, and I like it. I like it, you know. So far. You're next door in Illinois? Yes. Yep, I'm in Indiana. And I missed you all too. Thanks, Kima. Yeah. Holiday was really nice. Jada, she's got a lot of stuff from her grandparents, and then I just opened a couple things for her from us today. Because she's had so much from them that I'm just like, okay. And she's not paying it no attention anyways. You guys know she's only 7 months, so. You said you have shades 10 and 11 in the serum foundation, and when you mix them, it's the perfect shade for me. Yeah, I'm thinking that might have been, is that the one with the white lid? I don't know if I have or if I'm familiar with the serum foundation. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Dawn. Yeah, the Shade and Illuminate foundation. So I think I don't need to add anything else. It looks nice. I like the finish at least. So we'll see. Maybe it'll settle down and stuff. At least when I'm looking like on my StreamYard, it looks a little different than when I look in my viewfinder. So, all right, I can scoot up a little bit more. Okay. All right, so let's go on into concealer. I don't have a new concealer to share. I'm just going to use my Pat McGrath. But a bit of 10 would be perfect. LOL. Yeah. Yeah, it did blend in really nicely. And I think I used about one. I probably used about 2 shades. I think I wiped half of one shade on my chest. So you said you had a nice Zoom list with the family. That's good. You're 9.5. Okay. Okay. So let me do this concealer real quick. And I did get some makeup for Christmas as well, but you know, family tries to pick out some things that they think is nice, which is nice. So I got some some stuff from MAC. So one of the things I got for Christmas was this Dazzle shadow from MAC in the shade Blinking Brilliant, and I used it over, I think on Saturday I used it, and it worked nicely. So yeah, and then I also had a set with a black eyeshadow and a mascara from MAC, and one of those, it's a palette, but it's pretty small, so it's got the tiny circles. I think it's got like 12 shades in it of like neutral shades. So yeah, some other things that I didn't necessarily pick out. So all right, so I'm gonna blend this in. Get my sponge. So did you guys buy the Beautylish Lucky Bags? I was curious. I was curious about that, and I got on the list and I thought they were going to text, but they sent an email. And by the time I looked at the email, everything was sold out. So, which is fine. I don't need to get a lucky bag, but it looks interesting whenever I see the unboxings, after New Year. Okay. I think it looks pretty good. This concealer with the foundation. I think the concealer is a little warmer than the foundation, but it works out pretty decently. You said you did not. They sold it out, actually. Yeah, they did sold out. They did sold out. They did sell out. Oh, they've been recycling the same products for the past 3 years. Oh, and Chai, you said you love your Dyson dryer. Good. That's good. I had started to look at those, and then I got sidetracked. I think we had a conversation a few lives ago about the Dysons. Right. That was my thought process when I canceled BoxyCharm. I know it's not the same price point, but it could go towards something that I really want. So, all right. Real quick, let's get some powder under here to set this. And then I can show you all the rest of the things I purchased, which is mainly eyeshadow. Oh, and then I have my skincare. My skincare came in from Memorial Pacific. Oh, you got a Dyson vacuum. That's funny. Okay. Do you like your Dyson vacuum? They look so cool. I remember seeing like the commercials about them and stuff years ago, and they look cool, but I've never purchased or experienced one, of course. Let's see. Yeah, Stephanie, I totally agree. Or that's why, I canceled my BoxyCharm too. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm just reading the comments. What comb? Oh, the comb on the Dyson thing. Okay. The Beige Healthy Glow Press Powder. It's gorgeous for a beautiful inner glow look. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I need to remember this stuff when I start to do my Chanel purchase because I do want to do that this upcoming year. I'm going to take some of the Givenchy powder. Okay. Quick and easy. And let's see, some eyebrows. And then we could talk about the other stuff. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dawn. That Tom Ford, man. I'm glad I got it. So now I've got 3 different Tom Ford foundations, all in 3 different shades. Here's my brow pencil. Okay. BD0 or 101 and BD91. You said you're not into matte skin. Yeah, I used to be really into matte skin. I like when it starts out kind of matte and then my natural oils make it more radiant. Okay, not the greatest, but it is what it is. Let's add some hair. I'll fix that. That was kind of crazy. Okay. So is everybody off of work for a while or? Well, I know Lockmating's getting ready for work right now. I'm supposed to be off until Monday. Yeah, Monday. It seems like this time has gone by so quickly. Oh, this, it's, if you're talking about this, it's certainly not new. I made this several years ago, and I found it in my jewelry box. And so, yeah, I've been wearing it because I found it. I was like, oh, yeah, I did make that ring. So it's like, I made it out of brass wire and some copper wire. I was into jewelry making for a brief stint. I was also into card making for a brief stint, and then kind of landed here with makeup as my creative outlet. So I hear that, Erica. Yeah, and that's the, yeah, I like what you said. I can't talk. Yeah, and with BoxyCharm, I got too many products that I didn't really care for or like. So it's like, time for me to skip, time for me to cancel. Oh, yes, thank you. Like the video, like the live if you are enjoying it. I would certainly appreciate it. So concealer down real quick. You said hyperpigmentation won't let you be great. Yeah, that can be annoying. Yes. Yep. And I unfollowed them too. I was going to try the Tribe Beauty box, but I was like, just stop, Ashley. You don't need to replace it with another box. You just buy what you want and keep it moving. But the Tribe Beauty box is Black owned. So. Okay. All right. So let's see. I did put, I did powder down my face, so we can try this blush. Let's try the Tom Ford blush. If you weren't here for when I first talked about this, I got this in addition to the foundation, and it's in the shade Gratuitous. It does look a little light, but we'll see what it looks like on my face. It's like a mauvey tone with a sheen to it. So let's see. Ooh. I know I just literally just put it on my face, but this looks nice. Oh my goodness. Look at that blush. Oh man. Oh my. Oh, I want more. I want more blushes. I want more blushes. Okay. Okay. Okay, I want more blush. I have to get more Tom Ford blush. You said this was your first Tom Ford blush? Yeah, this is my first Tom Ford blush. I mean, unless you consider the incandescent duo. What color is this? This is Gratuitous, the Gratuitous cheek color. Oh my goodness. You received a Tom Ford blush in the mail from Macy's and you didn't order it. That's exciting. What color is it? Okay, I don't need to keep going in with this blush, but it's cute, honey. Yes. Okay. Okay. I probably went a little bit ham. The cheeks are a bit rosy, but hey, it's okay. All right. Get some contour on. This is the Natasha Denona contour powder. Ravish. That's the one I wanted. You said it does not look that good on you, Ashley. Okay. You have the same shade. Ravish is the one I was wanting. I was hoping that it was there. And maybe it was there. Maybe I just didn't see it when I was looking at the video. But I've been curious about Ravish. I think I heard somebody mentioning it. Maybe Mo in her Tom Ford Tuesday video or something. You said you think you have it. You have that color but haven't used it yet. That's funny. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think this is good enough. Oh, inhibition. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's one I was looking for too. You have it too and haven't used it. Okay. You called Macy's about it. So what did they say? Did they say just keep it? I would imagine they would with all the COVID and stuff. And certainly they wouldn't ask you to send something back. Oh, you already own it. Okay. Yeah, I can imagine it is beautiful. All right. So next items that I picked up or that came in the mail. So I'll talk about my Denona Myricks order. So I picked up, this is the first order that I placed when she was doing like 30% off or something on her face products. So I think, like I said earlier, I believe because the order took so long that they sent me a mirror. So this little compact mirror, it looks nice. It's like a matte black. And it's got the one regular mirror and then the other is magnified. So that's a nice little touch. And I picked up the beauty oil that I want to try with her foundation because Chai told me that it's just great with the beauty oil. And of course, Denona says that as well. So let me open this so you guys can see what it looks like. So it's just called the Hydrating Facial Oil. Okay. They told you to keep it. Yeah, that makes sense. You said the Tom Ford blushes are still on sale. So last time I looked, everything was sold out. But maybe I didn't look at all the retailers. And you said you bought yours at Saks off Saks Fifth Avenue. This is pretty. It's a plastic bottle with a dropper, and it's got little like golden flecks. It looks like suspended. Yeah, it has little golden flecks suspended inside the bottle. So that's that. Excited to try that. And then I've got two more Vision Flush blush colors. And so one is Sugar Plum. Let me open this one so we can see what this one looks like. Because quite honestly, I don't even remember what these colors are that I ordered. Okay. All right. So Sugar Plum. It's like, oh, let me not hide the color. So it's like a pinky purple tone. Let me see what it looks like on a swatch on my hand. There's that. Sugar Plum Vision Flush. You said Gratuitous and Disclosure are at off Saks. And you saw them elsewhere? Okay. Let me blend that out a little bit. So that's what it looks like blended out. That looks pretty. I'm excited to use that. And then the other one is not on the name isn't on the box. So Let's try. Let's see what this one looks like. Come on, come on. Okay. All right, and then the other shade is called Sunset. And this is vibrant. It's like a vibrant orange. That is pink. Is pink my favorite lip color? I think I like nudes, but yeah, I think like a nudie pink is my favorite tone of lip color. But I think she said you can use these on your lips, but I intend to use them on my cheeks. And then this is that other shade called Sunset. So that looks really nice. I'm going to have to go in with a very light hand with this blush shade. Let me rub it out a little bit. It's looking pretty red, like a red orange. Yeah. So, yeah, I tend to go for the pinky nudes. And then when I do go for something that's more vibrant and popping, it tends to be pink. So you're right. You're right. Okay, so that's my Denona order. Let's look at Charlotte's. Sorry, I'm talking. I'm down here. Okay. So I made a Charlotte purchase. You guys probably saw in my community tab that I placed an order on Charlotte Tilbury. I have gotten some requests for Charlotte Tilbury, and I only have the one palette that I actually like. So I purchased the Bejeweled Eyes to Hypnotize, and then one of the new like Hollywood Flawless Eye Filter palettes. So let's look at the Bejeweled. Here's this. Yeah, I was on Kelsey Brianna J's November favorites video, and she was just so excited about this palette and saying how great it was. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'm missing something. It didn't look that great to me. I mean, I know what it was, as I didn't think that the shade would show up deep enough on me. But I do remember one of you all in my comments on one of my lives said, don't sleep on Charlotte Tilbury. The shades show up deeper than what they may appear. So I remembered that, and coupled with Kelsey's video, I picked up this palette. Here she is, and it looks interesting. I looked at some swatches and things like that, like the Beautylish swatches and stuff, and it looks like I might be able to work with it. So just right off the bat, I see that I might be able to work with this as a crease shade, and then of course this shade here, and then we've got some nice, beautiful metallic shades in here. So I'm curious about this Dream Glow section right here, because a couple of these looks like they have like maybe a duochrome type flip to them. So curious to see about this. So that's the one palette that I picked up. And then the other palette is the Hollywood Flawless Eye Filter palette. It's a quad, obviously. And this is in Diva Lights. Yeah. So let's see what this one's looking like. Come on. All right. Oh, it looks different from our usual palettes because it's got the little stars all over it. And it says Hollywood on it. I'm curious to see what the difference is between this and her other quads, because this is a Hollywood Flawless Eye Filter palette and the others aren't labeled that way. So it says soft focus glow filter for bigger, brighter movie star eyes. Okay, and here is the inside. And they all have the word Hollywood, like each shade has the word Hollywood on it. So when I looked at this, I thought this shade was like a dark blue, but I think it's a black. I'm going to swatch it real quick. Yeah, I think it's a black. I thought it was a dark blue. It looks like it's going to be a nice buildable formula in that black tone. So it's not going to be anything that's too intense that's going to, you know, cause you to like make a mistake if you go in with too much or something like that. So yeah. Yeah, so me too, Kima. I'm curious to see about this quad as well. They look beautiful. All the shades look really nice, but it looks pretty every day as far as I'm concerned. This one looked like the one that would have the most impact on my skin tone because it had the deepest, you know, shade right there. The others were a little lighter, but maybe it'll show up deeper some for the other quads that she released. Let's see. And then there was one more item. Oh, and so since I purchased those two items, I got a Pillow Talk Diamond lip color, glossy star lit sparkling lip looks in the shade Lucky Diamonds. You said you purchased Burberry foundation and eyeshadow for, oh my goodness. You got the foundation for $10 or $15 too? That's pretty cool. I hope you like it too. I've been curious about that one as well, that brand. So here's what this looks like. It's pretty lightweight feeling in the hands. Let's see what this is. Okay. So this got some sheen and sparkle to it. I wonder if you guys can see that a little bit. Yeah. So this will be like a topper shade for me. So that's all for my mini haul as far as like makeup is concerned. The Tom Ford, the Denona, and then the Charlotte Tilbury. And then I have a ton, I won't say a ton, but all this skincare that I picked up from Amore Pacific. So yeah, I got my two essential cream fluids, and then my cleansing powder, and then my gifted items, like the small trial size items. So hopefully I have some, you know, great results with the skincare and stuff. Because I don't really do much. Y'all know I talked about that. I don't do much with my skincare. So let's see. So for the eyeshadows, what do I want to do today? Maybe just use this one. Maybe, right? Let's try it. Okay. So let me swatch the other shades really quickly. Okay. All right. So these are the three other quads. I mean, the three other shades other than the black. And so we're going to see, they look kind of subtle, not super shiny, but let's try it. They look subtle. They look subtle. Okay. Let me get my brushes all cleaned off. A Nordstrom Rack private sale. That sounds amazing. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go in on the eyes with the smoke. This is supposed to be the smoke shade. This like more bronze tone there. Wait, let me make sure my eyeshadows or the concealers blended out. Okay. And let's see. Okay. So this has shine to it, but blending it out, it's, you know, using it this way, it's got some nice depth to it. It's not real deep, but a nice subtle blend out shade. And it's not too shiny either for the crease. looks good. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go into the black and put this on the outer portion, a little onto the lid, trying to get more of like a little winged out effect. And then I'll just sweep that into the crease a little bit, or into the outer V a little bit more. Okay. Now blend it out decently with the on top of that shimmery bronze shade. So I like that. I feel like there's a piece that's looking like it's not blended out, but when I look at it, it looks blended. So maybe it's just the angle that I laid it down. I'm putting this down here on my lash line. Just sweeping that along the lash line with the same brush, so it's not real precise at all. Okay. Then I can intensify that with liner. Let me see. I don't have my liner in here again. I'm going to use my infallible liner. Okay. Okay. Oh, I didn't take them. Wait, is there a plastic covering over the mirror? I'm wondering. It looks quite blurry. Okay. All right, tightlining real quick. I'm going to take a flat brush into the more copper tone shade right here. It's called Enhance. I'm going to put some glitter glue down first, just because I always do. This other mirror bigger. All right, and lay this down. That's pretty. That looks nice. All right, Miss Charlotte. That's nice. I like the way that layered over. You know, the black. I mean, I didn't put too much black in the first place, but it's layering over nicely down here and stuff. A nice little fade, and it's nice. I mean, it's a copper shade. I don't think it's anything too, you know, what do you want to call it? Like innovative as far as the color is concerned. Do we have copper tones that are metallic and shiny? Yes, I'm quite sure I can find this shade in my collection somewhere, but it's pretty. Let's see. I'm going to. Thank you, Dawn. Yeah, it is. I think it's nice. Let's see. I'm going to get a little bit more of it on this fluffier brush and just sweep it over a little bit more. Oh, wow. The Stila palette that I used a couple weeks ago is 51% off. Okay, that's good. If anybody was interested in the, I think it's Happy Hour is the palette. I guess I need to get on that email list for for Nordstrom Rack. I mean, I won't say I need to get on it, but sounds like I could get some pretty good deals if I was on the email list. Okay, you just went to the website. Yeah, that's cool. That's a good deal, man. Okay, I'm going to take the same brush and use the prime shade, which is the lightest shade in the palette. This shade here. And put that on my brow bone and inner corner. Okay. So, do you guys have any Burberry cosmetics? I do believe I remember Vicky J talking about the Burberry foundation at some point. Just curious if you guys have any experience with it. I'm going to take the same brush and put it in the darker brown shade. I think it's called Define. Or no, it's called Smoke, actually. You got the Essential Glow palette. Yeah, that's the one that had the, is that the 4 or the 6 shades or something? I wanted that. The Essential Glow palette. I think that's what you're talking about. I put the wrong shade down there. I put the copper one down. Oh, well. The 6 shades. Yeah. That's nice that you were able to get that because I think it sold out pretty quickly, right? Do you like it? I'm curious. You think it's still available online? Okay, so I just need to go look again then. All right. It's very pretty. Okay. It looked very pretty. And you said you were only interested, Chai, in the foundation because of Vicky J. Yeah, same here. Because I didn't even realize that they had foundation or like makeup really. So yeah, that's kind of what piqued my interest as well. And then Kinky Sweat did the review on the Essential Glow palettes, and I was like, those look real nice. So I'm gonna have to, look into those as well. Not that I need another blush and contour palette, but hey. So we're done with this eye. with this quad. I think this quad is nice. I think the shades are things you can find in your collection. It's nothing, you know, revolutionary as far as the shade range is concerned. But it's pretty. You can get pretty looks out of it very every day, and I like it from what I've done here. Now, I'm not gonna do this for the second eye. Let's try this one. And if you guys are interested, then we can delve into it deeper, you know, in another video. Yeah, blush and everything. See, that sounds real good. You said, what about the formula? Yeah, this is very travel friendly, of course. And then about the formula. So I think the formula is nice. I think they are very lightweight, so they're not going to be those like heavy metallics that you would see, of course, in ABH or anything like that. They're very smooth on the lids as well. So yeah, I think they look really nice. They're nice and smooth, no chunkiness, no fallout or anything. Now do swatches again right here. So you can see all that shine, especially when I move my hand in the light. So yeah, it's a lot of shine. I need to wipe my nose. I guess I'm getting a little chilly in here with my fan on. If I can find my Kleenex. All right, pardon me. Okay. Good. We're all set. All right, so let's try this one now. And this Dream Glow section here is very interesting to me. Y'all know I love some purple eyeshadow right there. Let's see what these look like. Ooh, these feel nice. Okay. Let's see. Where should I swatch these? Let me wipe this off. Okay. Okay. So that's the Dream Glow trio. Looks pretty. All right, I'm curious about this brown. So I'm gonna use this brown in my crease, or yeah, in my outer V and crease and stuff. You said the blush is popping. Thank you. I like it, man. I was not expecting that. I really wasn't. All right, so let's try that brown. I'm just curious to see what it looks like because I'm not too confident in it showing up on my skin tone, but let me get familiar. All right. Seduce Glow, this quad or trio there. Okay. Dang, I just put my brush into one of the shades. Okay. All right, I'm getting some depth. Okay. It's not super dark, but it's darker than what I expected just based on the color in the pan. So that's positive. Okay. How is the shade? Well, actually, if Vicky J can wear it, then I know that it has a shade range that'll at least work for me. Okay. All right, so that shade surprised me. That quad or that shade surprised me. It's not the darkest of the dark. It's not the richest of the rich as far as a brown eyeshadow is concerned, but it would play nicely for an everyday type of you know, look in the crease. So, all right. Now I want to use the Dream Glow section here, so I'm gonna see how that works with that brown that I just laid down. It'll work. It'll work. I'm gonna do my glitter glue. Oh my, it's already 10 o'clock. What have I been doing here? Oh, you had FOMO and purchased the Fenty Powder Foundation. I haven't looked at any reviews of it, but I look at their people's covers and stuff, and some of the covers look like they're pretty excited about it. Specifically, Glam Girl Chelsea, she said "honey child" in her on her cover photo, so I think that means she enjoyed it. So hopefully you like it. I'm curious about it, and I feel like if I look at enough reviews, I'll probably end up wanting to get it as well. I can show you. I can show you the 10.5, and I actually have 11 in another foundation. I don't know how close the shades are between formulas. Um, so the difference in formula might impact the shade, but let me grab these two real quick. Wait, here's the contour. This one. What is this one? The Traceless Perfecting. And then the other one must be here on my table. All right, so I have I have 11 in the original Traceless, the Traceless Perfecting with the SPF 15. And then I know I have my other Tom Ford around here somewhere. Unless I took it into the other room. I don't think I did. Let me finish my eye look, and then I will come back and swatch the other shade. Because I was trying to get this little table in here together, and then it looks a mess again. So, I didn't take it with me, did I? I thought it. All right. Or I might have to do a swatch and put it on my community tab. Because I don't know where the other one is, which is the specific shade you're asking me about. Girl, somebody help me. It's literally right in my face. Okay. All right, let me just do it now so I don't forget. Okay. So I have 10.5 in, let's see, where can I do it? Right there. Okay. 10.5. I'm going to put it right here. All right, that's 10.5. Oh, wow. Mercari sellers selling them for $60 brand new. Well, that is a good deal. Okay. Then I have Traceless, original Traceless in 11. Let me... Okay, that is 11 right here. And then Shade and Illuminate in 10. Okay. You want there. So 10, 10.5, and then 11. So hopefully that's helpful. Shade and Illuminate is the first one. Middle one is Traceless, Soft Matte, and then the last one is the original Traceless. So as far as whether the shades have a little bit of a differentiation between formulas, not sure, but hopefully that is helpful for you. Okay. All right, let me wipe these off. Yeah, was that, hopefully that's helpful. I'm wiping them off so I don't get them on my shirt. Okay. Yeah, certainly. So I'll probably end up trying to, mix a little 10.5 with the 10 just to make my shade perfect. But I think both of them work pretty nicely. Looking at, how everything is settled down. You may go get 11.5. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go in with the purple, the Dream Glow Trio, this one here. And just lay that down. That's nice. You're welcome. Right. It may be the lighting because, I've got the studio light since it's nighttime. But yeah, it might be the lighting. So maybe if you wait and try it out before buying another one. 10.5 is, I think, probably my best option, but 10 worked decently. And 11 is too I can make that work with the concealer and all that, but I do think it's a bit rich on my skin tone. I'm going to take the next shade. It's more like a rose gold type of a tone. This one. That's what I thought too, which is why I haven't really been too quick to jump on buying any, but they've gotten such good reviews. I wanted to give it another go. I do like her Icon palette. It's really beautiful. Thank you, Jesus. What in the heck is people talking about? Okay, yeah. But yeah, so I thought so too. I'm like, is that really you guys? I be trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. Like maybe that's a shade of something. Chai. I was like, maybe that's a shade of something. I just blocked them. So yeah, but yes, back to what you were saying. Yeah, hopefully she does come out with some richer tones and things. The Icon palette is really good though. I do like that one. And this one seems to be okay. it could have more depth, certainly. And I feel like all of these palettes that she comes out with could use a bit more depth, like you were saying. Some of her quads I am interested in, though, but they tend to be on the more grungy color story. Like the one that has like the green shades or like the dark blues and stuff. Okay. I'm going to take Pandemic Pale. I'm just taking that shimmery pink toned shade on the inner corner. Okay. That's pretty. It's got some sparkle to it and stuff, but it's not, there's not a lot of shine with this, at least with the purple shade there. That's funny. You said, oh, the Glowy Flawless filter in a chocolate shade 8. Beautiful. Yeah, I did see that she did a shade extension on those, on her Flawless filter product. You said the ashy is her aesthetic. Yeah, but the interesting thing is that whenever there's like a dark skinned model, it looks always look beautiful. Yeah, not a lot of people ain't getting that much sun, certainly. Okay. I'm just fluffing some of that lighter shade into the transition area a bit. And I'm going to take some of the purple tone. It's not really dark at all, but this shade here. And put that a bit more into the crease on top of the dark brown and just blend that out a bit. You know who really did a beautiful look with this palette is Bridget. Keeping it simple with Bridget, she did like a simple holiday look with this palette, and it was stunning. It was so beautiful, and it was simple, but it was so pretty. And she used this shade here. Sorry, this shade mostly, like the dark, reddish tone. It was such a pretty look. And that just made me even more excited to get the palette. And the palette so far is fine. I need more experience with it before I just say that it's really great. But like you guys are saying, I think it's, I think it would be more impactful what I've done on a medium skin tone person. So do you use it as a foundation as far as the Flawless filter product is concerned? I use it kind of like a primer or something like that, or if I want to add a little bit of color, more glow, that type of thing to my foundations. That's how I use mine. Although some people have used it as foundation and stuff. Okay. I like her that airbrush flawless filter powder and the bronzer. And I do like the flawless filter liquid stuff. All right, I'm gonna put some purple shadowed liner down the Milani. I still want to get those Wayne Goss. I use, or well, I'm reading a comment and trying to talk at the same time. I still want to get the Wayne Goss eyeliner in the purple shade and the blue shade. It's in my cart. I haven't purchased yet though. I think I have, oh, okay. Yeah, I like it under foundation and mixed in. I think it makes my stuff look really nice, but yeah, that's interesting. Oh, you like the concealer? I did not. I have the concealer. First of all, I think I picked the wrong shade. And then that applicator, it's like the worst. So I don't even bother with, I can't even hardly get the lid off of it, Dawn. I don't know what the issue is with that concealer. It's a hot mess as far as my experience goes with that concealer. Yeah. And so then just me fiddling with it, I just don't even want to be bothered with it. It's probably good though. I wish you would improve the packaging on that concealer. Yes. So Erica, when I was looking to put my little order together with this, Bejeweled palette, I was searching all over. Couldn't find it. I was searching for that Fire Rose palette. I'm like, where is that palette? And it's not, I don't see it anywhere. I'm like, maybe I'm getting the name wrong or something, but I'm like, no, because Aces High told me she has that palette. So I'm like, okay. You said the MAC Hyper Real Glow, which was amazing. Interesting. So I'm not familiar with that product. You said you have it too and it's pretty. Yeah, hopefully she comes back out with that one because all of the rave reviews, I really want to try that one. You said you don't like her concealer and powder, but they can look flawless. Yeah, I've been other than the concealer, I've been pretty pleased with her the complexion products that I have. I also have the Magic powder and number 3, the loose powder, and I like that one as well. Yeah. Oh, Magic cream. I don't have that. I have the tiny one. I just haven't splurged on the large one. Lipsticks. I don't have any lipsticks or any highlighters or any mascara. You just haven't tried the quads. Okay. Okay, let me put some liner down here. The purple, same liner. Ooh, that blush. Then we're talking about Charlotte Tilbury. That Walk of No Shame blush. So good. It's so good. I want to try more of the blushes. I'm like, I found a shade that works for me. So I'm like, do I want to try and see another one? And hopefully I won't get disappointed. I'm going to try the dark red tone here on the lower lash line to kind of blend out that purple. You always rip the sponge off. That's what I need to do. And I need to get a different shade. I don't know. I think I was looking at one shade and clicked another and didn't verify before I purchased it. So it's just not the best shade for me. I think it's like too yellow or something. Whoops. And did you guys mention, I think you had mentioned before that the finishing spray, do you guys like that as well? Or maybe you guys were talking about the Hourglass and the milk or something. Okay. I was wondering about that too. Maybe I'll skip out when I do my Westman Chilier order at some point in the future. The blush is great, but the jury is out on the highlight stick. I never noticed the smell of the magic cream. Maybe I need to refresh my memory. I haven't used it in a while, so yeah, maybe I need to refresh my memory on that one because the smell isn't standing out for me. And you said you do like the setting spray. Okay. All right, mascara, because I'm sitting here just staring at comments. Oh, you said it sucks the moisture out of your entire body. Wow. Okay. That's funny. I mean, that stinks, but funny picturing that, you know. I'm using this Marc Jacobs at Lashed mascara in a trial size. I've been using it consistently by itself for the last few days, and I've enjoyed it. I thought I had that magic stuff. It's probably on this table somewhere. I like the thickness of it. I like using it on like a drier days. Like old lady cold cream. Oh my gosh. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I do have some setting sprays with alcohol, like the Huda Beauty setting spray, which I do enjoy. I haven't used it in a while just because I've not really been too much on spraying my face after doing my makeup. But the Huda, and then also like I think it's the Tarte like face tape. I do like Juvia's Place. That's one of the affordable brands that I really enjoy. Um, oh, I hear that. Yeah, I certainly had to get used to that fragrance because that one, it does linger quite a bit on that spray. Not all day, but it lingers for a little while. Oh my Lord. Oh God, I did not mean to do that. Click it right, girl. All right. So, but yes, I do like Juvia's Place. I have a little bit, not a little bit. I have quite a few of their palettes. I don't think they're all the ones that I have are still in stock or still like being made and stuff, but I like their older products like the Nubian 2. I miraculously, or I won't say it's not miraculous, but strangely enough, I don't have the Nubian 1, but I have like the Nubian 2 and then the Nubian Coral, which wasn't my favorite, but the Nomad, that's a good palette. I have the Tribe, and I've got some other ones and stuff. I like them a lot. And I have a lot of their, say a lot, but I've got like 3 of their nude lipsticks that they came out earlier this year. And hi, Emily. some of their lip glosses and things. So yeah, I do enjoy Juvia's Place. Oh, and their foundation. If you like full coverage. Do you like Juvia's Place? I'm just going on and on and on. But yeah, I like them. I like the brand, the quality of the products. Thank you for coming through, Emily. Oh, thank you. Playing with a few new things that I got over the past couple of days. Oop. Okay, so now as far as lip products are concerned, I don't have anything new except for that lip stuff that came for free with my order. You know, a gift with purchase with my 125 order. Let's go with the Victoria Beckham in Pop. This is the thank you. Thanks for coming through. I certainly appreciate that. The lipsticks that we talked about last week. It's a red one. All right, I'm going to use the lip liner if I can get the lid off. Okay. Oh, yes. Those blush palettes are fantastic. Yes. And they're so inexpensive. Oh, my goodness. Really good. All right, I'm going to put this here. This is Pop from Victoria Beckham. So this is an orangey red, so it really doesn't really go. It really doesn't really go with the eyeshadows, but I just wanted to use the lipstick, so here we are. Let's see, where's that Charlotte Tilbury item? Maybe I can make it look a bit different. Oh, this has a nice sweet smell to it. I know. Oh, you said you put the deep one in a giveaway? Yeah, they're really good, man. Yep, I have both of them. You said you like the lipstick. Oh, thanks, Dawn. I like it too. It has a nice formula. Eyes of the Stars quad. Yeah, I saw that. I saw on Trend Mood that there were 3 quads pictured, but only 2 were available. So yeah, I'm gonna hold on and not purchase the 3rd quad. I mean, I only got one of them anyways, but yeah. Okay, just so I can keep my brows in place. All right, you guys, I think we're all set. So I like both. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Emily. You said it looks light. Yeah, I was curious. I thought I knew one of them looked light. It just had like a light brownish type shade for the more definer type shade. So, but yeah, okay. So here we are. So we've got the quad here, the Hollywood Flawless Filter Quad in Hollywood Eyes. I don't even remember what the name of this. Oh, Diva Lights. That's what this one is called. So wait, there we go. So here's this quad there for this eye. I like it. I feel like this is similar to the Wayne Goss Imperial Topaz palette because it's got the black and then the bronze and the copper and then the, you know, champagne type shade. But these are shinier. Wayne Goss's are more like satin. This has a little bit more shine to it. So I feel like this would be a little mini Imperial Topaz. And then this eye look here is from the Bejeweled Eyes. I know, 20 times smaller. Yes. Here we go. With a few shades from here. Mainly that this quad there, or trio right there. So there we are. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it was fun playing with these palettes. And then this foundation, I'm so happy I was able to find it for 60% off. I think it works nicely for my skin, even though it was a little bit light, but I think it settled down and stuff into the skin tone and stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me. This was fun. I feel like I'm gonna get some of my teeth. Anyway. Okay. So, what's my opinion? I think it worked out nicely as far as that foundation shade is concerned. The skin looks really, really smooth. Oh, it just looks so smooth. And even though I feel like, I don't know if this is intended to be, well, no, because it says Shade and Illuminate Soft Radiance. So I feel like it's supposed to have some radiance to it, but once I set it down with the powder and stuff, it's been looking really nice. Soft, what I call it, soft matte, maybe like a natural finish, but there's really no sheen at all. I like this. I think it's something I can live in for a little while and it's going to last. You know what? Actually, I can confirm that because I wore this the other day, trying it out because I didn't want to come on here looking crazy. And I wore my mask, and usually I wear my mask, you know, in the store for a little bit and come out, but I had my mask on for a good 3 hours just talking and stuff like that. And I did not have any mask lines on my face. The makeup did not wear off and like dissolve and stuff like that. So I'm thinking this is a good formula here, man, even though it has SPF, because sometimes SPF, at least for me, it doesn't last as long. So my verdict on this foundation is that it's good. I'm going to keep wearing it and I can confirm, you know, later for you guys. So yeah, this has been fun. Everything's worked out nicely so far. Y'all know I love this blush. This blush is just great. If I can find it to show you guys again, the Gratuitous blush. Yes, it's good. It's good. So yay, everything's worked out so nicely. So tomorrow I'll figure it out. I'll pick something and probably do a poll maybe or something. I know you guys are asking about blushes and stuff, so maybe I can do a blush video and go through blushes tomorrow or something. We'll see. But I will be here live tomorrow at 9 p.m. So if you want to join me, then I would certainly welcome you here. And if you all enjoyed the live, certainly give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys for joining me. Thanks for chatting. And hopefully you guys all enjoy your Burberry purchases. I know y'all was over here shopping. So hopefully you enjoy all that. And I'm going to be talking to you all tomorrow at 9 p.m. And I will put a picture of this look on my community tab. So be on the lookout. All right. I'll talk to y'all real soon. Have a good night, everybody. See ya.